Hey everyone, okay, so we're coming back with another tool. This is a texture preset manager. What this kind of allows you to do is when you are kind of working with assets, like whether you're a UI artist or just an artist in general, you kind of use the same texture values across multiple textures, and instead of manually going in and setting those up one by one, you can kind of mass set those up, or pretty much set a rule on a folder, and then anytime you add a texture to that folder, it will automatically get updated with whatever preset you kind of select. So if we go to plugins here, you can see we have our texture preset manager. So if we go down to plugins, and if you can't see plugins, just go to settings and show plugin content. And then if we go to our texture preset manager content, you see we have data, and then I've set up some default presets. So this is everything from like UI textures to normal maps, and you can kind of create your own by right clicking, go miscellaneous data asset, and then searching for texture preset data asset. But if I open one of these up, I can kind of show what it looks like. So pretty much the same kind of stuff you would see in a texture asset if you really open it up. So you got MIP gen settings, LED group, and you can kind of just select these and update them as you see fit for your project and for your needs. And then if we were to go back and open up UI, and if I was to right click and run the Editor Utility Widget, you can see now we have this texture preset manager, and it won't actually be docked when you open it for the first time. You'll kind of see it just floating here in the middle, so you can kind of dock this wherever you want, or just have it open, or you can even right click it and dock to sidebar and just have it over here that you can kind of open up. So you have a how to use, which you can kind of just see as a recap. So what we want to do is I want to import some UI textures, and then if I go into my folder and I find some nice random textures, you see I've imported textures in here. So if I open my AK, you can see it's world, user interface, and everything we kind of seen in our preset over here. But as you can see, this group is UI. So what I can do is if I select this first one and hold shift and then select the last one, it selects them all for me, and I can just do apply preset. And if I was to open this back up again, you can see that that's kind of got updated. And then I can just click save all, and I can save those changes. But say I don't want to manually do this every time I kind of import textures in. What we can do is, see I've got this icon auto assign. So if I right click on this folder and click copy path, I can go into project settings, and if you scroll to the bottom, you will see texture preset manager. And if we go to auto mappings, we can just add a map, and if we just paste what we copied there, so game test icons auto assign, that's a path to our folder. And what I can do is I can assign a preset to any textures added within this folder. So I go my UI ones, and you can kind of toggle that on and off as well. And then if I was to grab some different icons and drag them in, you can see now that they're auto updated. But yeah, that is everything. I kind of hope the tool kind of makes managing textures and just using them within your project a bit more easier.